Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very, very doomed world of horror at max difficulty. We're going to just try to survive. We're going to keep going. We're going to choose, methinks, either Aiko or Haru. I'm thinking we are going to go with our good old swimming team captain, Aiko Takahashi. Barely surviving after a ghost of a drowned man kept her underwater, she is determined to solve this mystery. We won't be taking a backstory because we are going to just try to survive the world of horror at max difficulty. Like I said, we're going to make sure it is on Harbinger of Doom. Start with 0 funds. Max stamina and max reason is 13. Threat level increased. Character stats decreased. And stronger enemies. Can we survive the doom of this world? We're going to be doing Yugothag, the Irresistible Gaze. The nuclear tests in the Pacific region have awakened something evil in the depths of the Mariana Trench. Yugothag is now slowly emerging, ready to once again rule the coastlines. Follow the commands, or suffer its wrath. Yeah, that looks fun. So, as you can see, we've started with nothing and nobody. It is doomed. The world is going to pass. Can we stop it? Probably not. We're going to randomize and continue because we have no idea what's coming our way. We didn't get a bottle. That's fine. Let's get some money from there. Yep, 1 fund. That's all we can start with. And we'll keep the swim team captain outfit on and try and get some extra XP. Anything on the TV? The TV host is gutting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims, but there are way too many tentacles. Interesting. Anything outside? I saw something there. Probably just my imagination. Can the world be saved? Oh, this is a nice little bonsai tree. I hope we can save its existence from the doom. Far out fable. Eerie episode. Mysterious myth. Vicious verses. And rotten report. Which one is perhaps the safest for us? Probably Vicious Verses or Rotten Report. I'm thinking Rotten Report. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You are determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? Time to discover. So we have don't investigate downtown mansion and hospital or suffer its wrath. Interesting. Okay, so we can't do a lot of places. You can't investigate your home. Yeah, some weird things are happening. We can see the face of Yugothag everywhere we go. Is there anything we can do for some money? Probably not. We can't travel to a lot of places, and we don't have any items to discard, so we're just going to have to investigate. Where do we have to go next? The apartments. But Yugothag is always nearby. Wakes you up. I open up. I know you're there. Call the police. Man escapes when he hears the police siren, but before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. Plus 3% doom. You can see the restaurant through the staircase's window. You watch the door for hours, but never see any of the cooks enter nor leave. Yugothag is everywhere, watching, waiting. Oh, hell. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Apartment stalker minus 3 stamina. We have absolutely no weapon. We can search for We could brace for impact. And then try and get a improvised weapon. Oh, we need a little too much time for that. We'll look for an improvised weapon and then try to dodge, maybe? We don't have the time for it. And run away takes too long. We're just gonna have to get whacked, methinks. For this. We can assess the situation, I guess. We found a broken bottle. A masked assailant going door to door beating tenants with a baseball bat. But that's just a story, right? Oh, I got concussion too. -1 knowledge to the end of the current mystery. That sucks. But we have no choice. I don't think we can fight this guy right now. What is our weapon? So let's equip it. It's a dex weapon. That's good at least. What is our attack options looking like? 50% chances to hit. And at max, we can do 90. Or 9, rather. Not 90. 90 would be insane. No, we have no choice. We must leave. We must run the fuck away. Successfully run from the apartment stalker. But at least we have a weapon. Even if it's not the best weapon, we have a weapon. Don't investigate forest or school or suffer its wrath. Okay, well, unfortunately, we don't really have a choice in that matter anyway. I wonder how doomed we are, how close we are. Not even close. Closing your eyes lets you unsee the irresistible gaze of Yugothag. A voice inside your head suggests getting rid of your eyes entirely, and with each passing day, you agree with it more and more. -2% doom, but -2 stamina. It seems that you are not the only one wanting to try it for yourself. You stand in line for hours, your questions fall on deaf ears, and you're shunned. Don't investigate forest or school. It's fine, we can investigate downtown. They say a ghost of a heartbroken boy appears on the street at night. Is it just an urban legend? Or is some truth to this tale? Spend the night. Strength check failure. You wake up on a cold bench, your entire body aching badly. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and... Is that blood you smell? Oh, I can't investigate downtown. I want to see what happens, actually. Let's see what happens. Yugothag is getting furious. +2% doom. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking. Steal his gun. Police revolver. Very, very nice. But -3 reason. Damage 3. It is a perception weapon, but we need bullets. And we do have some. Okay, we're going to equip that. It's finally your turn to order. 1 ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. But I can't investigate downtown, so what we're going to do is investigate... somewhere... We can travel home and rest. Get some health and stamina back. Okay, now we can investigate downtown without Yugothag getting pissed. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. Dexterity check success. As soon as you pick up the package, you realize what you are holding and drop it in horror. The Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Oh man, once again, we're going to have to just rest at home to try and get Yugothag to stop looking over the downtown area. Investigate downtown one more time. In the morning, you usually only remember glimpses of your dreams. You know 2 things. First, they are always both terrifying and inescapable. Second, the man from your nightmares is standing on the other side of the street, looking for you. Confront him. Perception check failure. Getting closer, you start panicking as the situation starts to resemble your nightmares. Finally, you reach the breaking point and run in fear. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand, she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. Police and government officials are looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. You'd like to believe that was the end of it, but snippets in newspapers from other cities unsettled you. You can no longer eat noodles without feeling ill. Rotten report of rancid ramen. Ending B. The old god stirs. Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything, and I'm broke anyway, so it doesn't matter. But we have a key, and we can rest. We're actually doing okay, so let's get ourselves some more water. Get ourselves some experience. Let's change our outfit. We'll go with teacher's pet. That seems like fun. And then let's go with mysterious myth of Medusa metamorphosis. Everyone is talking about this weird giant jellyfish ambushing swimmers. Even the local biology teacher can't identify the species as more and more people end up hurt badly. You remember from reading an article that a famous marine biologist is spending his vacation in the city. Maybe you should seek help from him. Not allowed to investigate downtown. Can I investigate school? I can't investigate the school, so I will. The famous biologist is spending his vacation at the seaside mansion. You need to take a bus there. It's dangerous here. Your reason penalty increased. Ooh, with the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Just a similar case have occurred in the past. A trip to the library might be a good idea. Let's study issues. I'll check success. Nice. Minus 3% doom and plus 10 experience. That will help us so much. Near closing time, you stumble upon a curious article on the last page of a local newspaper. You copy the author's name along with the address before getting ready to leave. Okay. We still need to keep investigating school because we cannot get to the downtown right now. Break the window to grab it. That sounds like a strength check. Let's do it. You cut yourself a little bit, but you get some money. The metal isn't made of gold, but you'll be able to sell it easily. Some scientists say certain Medusas don't age, constantly growing in size. Now, thanks to Yugothag's not being an asshole, I can finally investigate the downtown area. Uh-oh, someone taps you on your back. Sorry, is the bus still running? I'm so late for a meeting. The boss is going to kill me. Startled, you quickly turn around, shocked by what you see. Tapeworm Sallyman. Now we can shoot him in the face, or we can beat him over the head with the police revolver. That's not bad. We can totally 100% do this. How long does it take to throw this? Alright, interesting. So that did free damage. How many bullets do we have and how much damage does it do? Also, how do we fire it? That's kind of a important distinction. Fire weapon, 9 damage, base chance to hit. Okay, let's prepare the attack, and then let's beat the snot out of this guy. And then we want to attack boost. There we go. Yeah, this will do some damage. Boom. Ooh, I got ringing ears though. Now let's just try to beat him over the head. Boom! Ringing ears. All combat actions are slower until the end of the current mystery. That's unpleasant for me. I was kind of not expecting that, but sure, why not? Okay, what are you going to keep me from doing? Investigating the place I want to investigate. So we're going to travel home, we're going to rest. Even though it increases our doom, we don't have much choice. Now we can travel to the seaside, because Yugothag stopped being a douche nozzle. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. It's probably Yugothag. Finally arrive at the seaside. The water here is unnaturally cold and unwelcome. Wait a minute, that's weird. You shouldn't be able to see the lighthouse from this side of the bay. Interesting. Yugothag is everywhere, always watching. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where an alternative crowd gathers. So we can pray at the temple. We can look for a warehouse job. Strength check failure. There's always a job for a person like you. You help with unpacking the fish. The stench is unbearable, but you earn good money. Awesome. Don't blink or suffer its wrath. What does that mean? Some of the mansions are abandoned, and the roads leading to them are overgrown. You have to somehow find biologist's vacation home. I think that means if I change location... Let's try it. Nope. Don't blink or suffer its wrath. Weird. Investigate the forest. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees. By the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? Knowledge check success. You're certain the missing people were here. You are on the right trail. +5 experience. Don't investigate the place I need to again. Okay, alright. The doom will increase. Let's see. Let's do it anyway. He's getting furious. +2% doom, that's better than 3% doom we would have done. Location's threat level increases. That's okay. Don't blink or suffer its wrath. I still don't know what that means. Inside a dusty study, you find a map of the cliffside with 1 point clearly marked. Is this where the biologist is performing his studies? Got enough experience to level up. Nice. Think about the weird case of 3 people vanishing by the seaside. Rumors say they just walked into the sea and disappeared under the waves. It's horrible, but we want to follow them too. Let's level up. Get some discipline. That's pretty good. +1 perception. We have a current perception weapon. Let's get our perception up to 8. And that should help us quite a bit. Don't investigate the hospital or mansion. Okay, standing on the beach, you realize something. The map's coastline doesn't match the actual thing. Why is that? You go, Thag. What are you doing? Walking on the beach, you discover a giant charred pit. As you wonder what was burned here and why, you hear a crackling sound getting louder as everything around you becomes scorching hot. Burning Man. -2 stamina, and I can't shoot him. He's an incorporeal enemy. I can attempt to sever their ties to the world, but it's slow. I would need 7 turns to do that. I could try and leave him some money, but I'm thinking we just try to escape. We just try to flee from this one, I think. We have little choice. The tides, the rise and fall of sea level changes the coastline. You should wait. The low tide reveals a semi-sunken cave, which corresponds with the point marked on the map. Reluctantly, you enter into the unknown. The low tide reveals a semi-sunken cave. Is this the place where the biologist is running their experiment? Whatever you decide to do, you should hurry. When the high tide comes, the whole cave will be submerged underwater. Try not to slip and fall into the cold water. Hearing some weird noise from behind a corner, you brace yourself. A humanoid creature seems to have no skin. Its black blood courses through yellow veins, and its pale sinew and powerful muscles are visible. It screams and lunges at your direction. The meat hoarder. We are in a bad way on this one, guys. Bad one on this one. We have no choice but to try and shoot it and then beat it. Blammo! Did some damage. Shoot it again. That'll be my last bullet, but we have no choice. Oh, we're going to die here, methinks. We're going to die here. Strong attack and beat it down. But I think that's the end. It's only after the meat horror falls to the ground dead that you notice a bag further down the cave. Inside, you find a bunch of neatly folded clothes and a journal. It belongs to the famous marine biologist you were looking for. The ancient tablet I found when exploring the caves near Shiokawa has, for the lack of a better word, cursed me. I can't explain this, but every other night my skin slips off my body as if it has a mind of its own. It always returns to me in the morning. I just have to wait in the cave where the tablet was. What is happening to me? What will happen to the giant skin jellyfish without its host body? You have no idea, and hopefully you will never learn the answer yourself. Mysterious myth of Medusa metamorphosis. Indigay. And the skin jellyfish? It's still out there, but you are already doomed. Did the water level suddenly increase, or is its city slowly sinking? We survived just long enough to be able to take a bath. Will it be enough to get our reason back, though? Nope. Looks like this may, in fact, be the end. We can change our outfit, but I have a feeling as soon as we start a mystery, that'll be the end. So let's do eerie episode of Evolving Eels. We get Kana. Receive -1 damage from attacks during combat encounters. That's very helpful. Oh yes, Kana tells you that a man obsessed with eels has brought back some weird fish, but it doesn't matter. Perhaps it was too much. Perhaps Yothig's vision was too much for us. That encounter was the final straw. Your mind has snapped and you've been locked up. Ooh, excuse me. Been locked up in an asylum. It'd be comforting to accept that you are insane, that no old god is awakening to devour humanity. But the drugs haven't made these horrors disappear. Cause of death, reason loss. That's what you get on Harbinger of Doom. I'm gonna keep trying, though. Encountered 4 new enemies, which is very, very interesting. Yeah, one of our final log entries is you can't see anything, and you go Thag as 1. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This has been the world of horror. Next time, we will continue with the Harbinger of Doom.